So, how do you create marketing that's so powerful it doesn't even feel like marketing? Today, we're going to dive into a masterclass in building a community, all through the story of one company and the customers they turned into their biggest fans. And it all kicks off with one simple question. It seems like such a simple question, right? But it's one of those things that can lead you down a path to some pretty surprising answers. For a lot of folks, this is the starting point of a journey they never saw coming. A journey that uncovers issues affecting everything from their family's health to the pipes inside their walls. We're going to break down the stories of 4 different families, all from Port St. Lucie, Florida. Each one started with a totally different problem, but you'll see, they all landed on the same exact solution. Their experiences really pull back the curtain on a powerful business model that isn't built on slick ads, but on getting results so good that people just can't shut up about them. All right, so how in the world did one company solve such different problems for so many people? Let's follow these 4 distinct paths that, believe it or not, all led to the same powerful outcome. Okay, first up, let's talk about Sarah. She's a mom, and she's worried. Her story started with 2 things that seemed completely unrelated. Her morning coffee tasted off, and her daughter Emma had this skin irritation that just wouldn't go away. One late night, a simple Google search led her to a free water test. And the result? Get this. Her daughter's skin completely cleared up in just 2 weeks. Now that is the kind of change that gets you talking to your neighbors. And this quote just gets right to the heart of it, doesn't it? For Sarah, this wasn't about convenience or better tasting coffee anymore. It was about her daughter's health and well-being. That huge aha moment, realizing the water was the cause all along, that's what flipped the switch and turned her from just another customer into a true believer. Next up, we have a completely different story. Let's do a full 180 here. While Sarah's journey was driven by a personal health concern, Salman's began because of social proof. He wasn't even out there looking for a solution. The solution found him. A dramatic TikTok video popped up on his feed, sparked his curiosity, and boom, down the rabbit hole of online reviews and videos he went. Salman was so blown away, he ended up making his own video showing the transformation, and it just exploded. We're talking 50,000 views. That's the incredible power of one person sharing one authentic story. And those views weren't just for show, no way. That reach translated directly into 12 new customers for the company, all from a single, compelling video made by a happy customer. And to top it all off, he went and left a glowing 5-star review, creating yet another piece of powerful social proof for the next person just starting their search. This quote from him absolutely nails it. The most effective kind of advocacy, the kind that actually works, isn't planned. It's not paid for, it's just that organic, enthusiastic reaction when a product genuinely delivers. He didn't set out to be an influencer. The results were just so good they made him one. Okay, our third story shifts gears completely. We've talked health, we've talked social media. Now let's talk about something a lot more practical: cold hard cash and your home's plumbing. Marcus wasn't worried about his coffee. He was worried about his house literally falling apart from the inside out because of corroding pipes and appliances that kept failing. So his plumber laid out a pretty stark choice. You can either spend a fortune, like over 15 grand, to replace the pipes and appliances, which is really just a temporary fix, or you can make a one-time investment to prevent the problem from ever happening again. When you look at it that way, the math is pretty simple. And Marcus says it best himself. For him, this wasn't some luxury purchase. It was a strategic financial decision. And here's the brilliance. The company anticipated this exact kind of practical nuts and bolts problem and offered a solution that was, just as he says, the obvious choice. And finally, we have Maria. Her journey is a masterclass in patience and building trust over time. See, she didn't have some immediate burning problem. Instead, over 8 months, she went from just casually signing up for a newsletter at a local farmer's market to becoming a dedicated follower of the company's educational videos online. And here is the crucial takeaway. When a real crisis finally hit, a hurricane warning, the decision was already made. The company had spent all those months just providing value and building trust with no immediate sale in sight. So when Maria needed help, and needed it fast, she didn't have to think twice. She already knew exactly who to call. Okay, so we've looked at 4 very different people with 4 very different reasons for starting this journey, but they all ended up in the same place. So let's dig into that common thread, the secret sauce that turned each of them from just a satisfied customer into a powerful promoter for the brand. The impact becomes crystal clear when you just look at the numbers. Saman's viral video brought in 12 new customers. Sarah, just chatting with people in her neighborhood, led to 5. Marcus giving practical advice to his friends, that resulted in 3 more. This isn't just customer satisfaction, folks. This is a ripple effect of organic growth. And this is exactly what they all became. Brand ambassadors. I mean, this definition fits them perfectly. They're doing it voluntarily, they're being totally authentic, and as we just saw, they are incredibly effective at bringing new people into the community. So, the big question is, can this be replicated? This isn't just a series of happy accidents. It's actually a system, a repeatable process. Think of it like a flywheel that, once you get it spinning, starts to power itself. Let's break it down. Step 1. Anticipate a real human need, whether it's health, finances, social proof, or just peace of mind. Step 2. Deliver a result that is so impressive, so tangible, that it completely solves that problem. Step 3. That amazing result inspires people to share their story organically. They just can't help it. And finally, step 4. All that sharing generates new leads, which kicks the entire flywheel right back into motion. And here's why all this matters. Beyond just this one company, this model isn't exclusive to water filters. It's a universal lesson for any business out there. It proves that the most sustainable kind of growth doesn't come from a bigger ad budget. It comes from building real trust, delivering undeniable results, and nurturing a community that actually wants you to succeed. So I'll leave you with this final thought to think about. What if the most powerful marketing in the world isn't really marketing at all? What if it's just about focusing on creating an experience so remarkable, a result so undeniable that your customers do all the marketing for you?